Hello, it is 5 a.m. in Washington. It's midday in Damascus. I'm Monita Rajpal at Westminster Abbey.
And I'm Zain Verjee. You are watching World One live from London.
But first, violent storms have killed at least 76 people and cut a path of destruction across the southern United States. In Alabama, at least 45 people have died. Mississippi has confirmed 18 storm-related deaths. This video shows a massive whirling tornado darkening the sky as it approaches the city of Tuscaloosa, destroying hundreds of homes and buildings. More details now on what is happening over there. Let's go to Jennifer Delgado following it all and joining us now from the World Weather Center with the very latest. Jen.
Hi, Monita. It was a dangerous day. We're talking Wednesday across parts of the South, and we're talking reportedly 151 reports of tornadoes and reportedly 279 reports of wind damage across the region.
Well, here in London, with only 24 hours to go to the royal wedding, Syria is the focus of a row over the guest list. Some members of Parliament are angry that Syria's ambassador to Britain has an invitation to Westminster Abbey. You're watching World One live from London. We are bringing you special coverage of the countdown to the occasion the whole world will be watching. I'm Monita Rajpal at Westminster Abbey. By this time tomorrow, these streets will be packed with well-wishers, all hoping to catch a glimpse of William and Kate on their big day. Now, on Wednesday, the couple did a practice run of their wedding ceremony, and that's Prince William and Kate Middleton's motorcade driving into Westminster Abbey. And as you can imagine, security was undoubtedly tight. Police are doing their final checks of the parade route, making sure nothing looks suspicious or out of place. Now, ensuring security for the wedding is a massive operation. 5,000 officers will police this event, including some with sniffer dogs, some on horses, and some of them armed, which is unusual for British police. Monumental task for police in London. I'm joined here at Westminster Abbey by Roy Ram, the former commander of specialist operations for the Metropolitan Police. Sir, thank you very much for being with us. When we were talking earlier, we were expecting 1.1 million well-wishers to be here in London, but that could actually work to the police's advantage, couldn't it?
Yeah, I think so, and certainly the Met are hoping that even with their 5,000 police officers, it's not enough to see everyone all of the time.
Ram, thank you very much for being with us. Of course, everyone hopes that nothing will go wrong, and I hope this will be a smooth sailing occasion. Zain.
Thanks a lot, Monita. As we count down to the big event, we've been asking all of you, how will you be celebrating on wedding day? We've got quite a few comments on our Facebook page.
The White House has moved to quash unfounded rumors that President Obama was not born in the United States by releasing his original long-form birth certificate. There had been widespread speculation about the president's origins, with billionaire businessman Donald Trump amongst the most persistent questioners. But despite this seemingly indisputable proof that the president was born in the U.S., questions about his origins are not going away, as Brian Todd reports now from Washington.
It's been a tortured road of conjecture and implied conspiracy over the president's birth. And even with the release of his long-form birth certificate, that road winds on.
I think it raises more questions than it answers. Why?
Surreal and sickening. That's how some residents have described the damage caused by the devastating storms in the United States. Tornadoes have ripped across parts of the South, killing at least 76 people. Janice Broach shows us some of the destruction.
This is what is left of Clinton Smith's house outside of Oxford in the Pine Flats community.
You're watching World One live from London. We are bringing you special coverage of the countdown to the occasion the whole world will be watching. I'm Monita Rajpal at Westminster Abbey. Less than 24 hours to go to William and Kate's big day, and they've just announced the royal wedding's order of service and the music for the Abbey. And you'll recognize some classic and much-loved composers, including Bach, Elgar, and Benjamin Britten, along with a new commission by a Welsh composer. Now, the couple is also keen to honor the Armed Services Search and Rescue Force with a special Keeps It Real. Buckingham Palace is working at fever pitch to make sure her wedding reception is fit for the future Queen of England. CNN's Max Foster gained exclusive access to the palace to see how preparations are coming along.
In the basement of Buckingham Palace, a team of 21 chefs will make nearly 10,000 bite-sized canapes for the 600-odd guests invited to the reception.
Row has erupted over the guest list for the royal wedding. The Syrian ambassador to the UK had been invited amid a security crackdown in his own country and claims of government brutality. There were questions if he would make it to the Abbey, but we understand now, according to the Foreign Office, and CNN has confirmed that the invitation to the Syrian ambassador to the UK has been withdrawn. Of course, we are continuing to follow this story. There had been lots of controversy surrounding his invitation. The UK Foreign Office, when it became clear, the UK Foreign Office source had said that those countries with which we have normal diplomatic relations and ambassadors in London are invited to the wedding. And whilst we have strong disagreements with many of them, this remains the case. However, now we understand that the invitation to the ambassador has been withdrawn. So that has been that's the story that we're following right now. And of course, we are continuing to get more information on this. And again, it's all confirmed that the ambassador's invitation has now been withdrawn. Our Dan Rivers is following the story. He will bring us more throughout the day here on CNN. The question is, well, of course, as we focus now attention on the wedding here at Westminster Abbey, the question is the weather and whether it'll stay fine on the big day. It's been off and on, Jennifer Delgado. I don't know. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I don't know what's going to happen.
Today is actually pretty nice. I know it's good news for the final preps that have been happening for this afternoon. And really, if the wedding was just one day earlier, we could have guaranteed beautiful weather. But the reality is there's a chance for a few isolated showers. Right now, current conditions.
Jen Delgado, thank you so much.
Welcome.
That is it from the team here on World One. I'm Zain Verjee.
And I'm Monita Rajpal at Westminster Abbey. Thanks for joining us. The news continues right here on CNN.